Hey everybody, how the heck are you? I'm Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. It is days 121 and 122 in the free-to-play series, and today, we have that amazing guaranteed event, pull 15 Void Shards to get Ursula the Mourner. I highly suggest you do it. I only had one Void Shard, but we're going to pull that. Maybe we got so lucky. Maybe we pulled Ursula the Mourner from one Void Shard. I mean, it's a 2x. It's possible. Maybe that happened. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you. Also, Clan Boss, where we've done a lot of work on Aox. I actually fully booked him, even though it's not a CVC. He's helping a lot, though. You're going to see about that. We're nearly done with the normal Doom Tower. It actually was a lot easier this month. I just took way too much time because, yeah, honestly, there's no rush. I know I'm not going to get hard Doom Tower done, so why not just relish normal and take my sweet time with that. And then, yeah, we'll hop in the arena at the end. So stick with me, guys. Let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, everybody. It is days 121 and 122 in the free-to-play series. Right off the bat, let's hop in and do some shard pull. All right, guys, here we are in the Fastidious YT account. We're going to do some Void Shard pulls, or should I say Void Shard pull. I've just got one. This was from Clan Boss yesterday, I think. Actually, I will show you really quickly. I thought maybe I'd have more. Actually, I have to X out of this and go to full screen mode. I'm doing this on stream right now. But now look, if we go to tournaments, you guys know we had that amazing Void tournament with all those free Void Shards, which was one, the Chant Training Tournament, and I could have flippin' sworn I had enough points. Guess how close I got? We needed 7,500 points. Oh, look at that. I got 7,499 points, so I was 1 point away. I think I was at like 7,200 points, and then I just was like, all right, I need about 300 points, and I just did like a lot of leveling of food and ranking up food, and in my head, I was like, I've been playing this game for almost 2 years. I know what I'm doing. For sure that's enough points, and I was close, but I was off by one. So that flipping sucks. But let's pull this shard. Why not? When in Rome, right? When in Rome. All right, I'm procrastinating. So there's this great Ursula the Mourner event. Let me know in the comments if you guys participated in it. 15th summon. It doesn't reset your epic mercy, which is really cool. Guarantees you Ursula the Mourner, who I really think is probably the second best Void epic inside the entire game. But obviously with one shard, that ain't gonna happen. But maybe we'll get something nice, right? Maybe that will happen. So let's try this out. Come on, baby. Big delay, and of course, hey, Duke Bellower. Hey, I mean, it's completely worthless for my account. My Bellower is fully booked, but it is a good champion, so I'm not going to complain. All right, maybe we'll do a stun Bellower and a damage Bellower. Maybe that's the move. I don't know. There you have it. We had one chance. You're going to want to work with a larger, sample size, like a larger quantity of shards to be pulling from to maybe benefit from the 2x, A YOLO shard, though, never hurt anyone except for, I guess, us right now. We got Duke Bellower. Yeah, as I mentioned, maybe we build the second Bellower. Probably not, but I mean, it'd be great for Faction Wars, AoE on every skill. Maybe we have a stun Bellower and then a damage Bellower. That could be like, I've been thinking of transitioning anyway, our level 60 Bellower to be a campaign farmer. The downside is, though, we're free to play. We can't just be 6-starring anyone all the time. It takes time. So that's not gonna, I don't think that's gonna happen. And yeah, it can't be a book because I've already fully booked the current Bellower. Where even is he? Is he in the vault? What the heck? There he is. Sorry guys, he disappeared on me for a second. Other interesting thing, Cardinal, I've been like slowly leveling her up from like whatever, level 51 in the sparring pit. She's done, that's cool, but let's talk about Aox. It's kind of all about Aox. Look, he has gear on him. He has kind of okay, champion power. You see the stuff's not fully leveled. I would think it'd be a bit higher. Let's look at total stats. I think to me he looks pretty good. So down here, the one my face is covering, I think, is debuff accuracy. We're all the way up at 235, which that works for me. His health's over 40k, fantastic. His defense is at 2,700. I might tinker around with this. I kind of think maybe I want him to be the stun target and try to get an actual speed tune going. I'm talking Clan Boss right now. Get a speed tune going where we can try to make sure that block debuffs is on him when the stun comes around. It will take some work playing with a lot of different speeds. We'll see. Crit rate's like whatever. It's actually not that bad. Crit damage is like, this is not what he's all about. Doesn't matter. His attack is like nothing. But yeah, good accuracy, pretty good speed, good health, and defense is somewhat lacking. But yeah, I broke this. Actually, don't think I did this today, like 2 days before a new CDC is likely coming, and booked him out. I actually did this like 2 or 3 days ago. I just forgot to tell you guys, but I did fully book him out. Interestingly enough, we fully booked out the A2 and the A3 with only one book, or 2 books, excuse me. That didn't land on the A1, but I still did the 3 books because getting this up to a 30% chance is pretty awesome on each hit, you know? So you have a good chance to get, excuse me. What does that actually come out to? I'll do the math some other time, but, you have a good chance to land at least one poison, and then when you start working on him over here, which I'm almost done with his masteries, I mean, getting close. We need a handful more of red scrolls, but if you build him with the sniper mastery here, increases the chance of placing any debuff from skills or from artifacts. Here we're talking skills with his A1. Obviously, this doesn't work for the CC debuffs. If you guys want to do that, just for knowledge, use Fearsome Presence. It's a tier 6 mastery though, so it's going to cost you. It will keep you from using an Eagle Eye or a Helm Smasher or War Master or something like that. But Sniper is great, so that actually makes it 35% chance a hit, and it's pretty good. This debuff, even though it's a lower chance, it pairs well with Steward of Time. I don't think I've explicitly called this out, but his passive is really good for Clan Boss. Increases the duration of 2 random debuffs on the attacker by 1 turn when attacked. So he's going to be attacked at least every 2 out of 3 turns when this Clan Boss does his 2 AoE moves. So that's really good, like we're probably gonna have close to we almost always have a full stack of debuffs up, so 2 of them will get extended randomly. Sometimes it's gonna be poisons, right, between him and Kale. I'm curious if we get a good like increased defense champion, like maybe someone like trying to think, just like someone coming to mind right now is like Tyrant Exilmore. Does he have increased defense? I know he has Ally Protect, but I'm thinking someone with like increased defense, Ally Protect would make a big difference for this account. I mean, wishing for Tyrant Exilmore, I mean, he's a crazy champ, but yeah, like something like this, right? On a 3 jungle, this would be perfect, and also the AoE HP burn for Spider, but don't need to be greedy. I mean, there are other versions. This is just who's jumping in my head right now, but I wonder if you take someone like that out, if you take Kale out and put someone like that in, right? You're going to be losing out on the damage from Kale's poisons, but we don't have increased defense right now, and we're still lasting about, I want to say 28, 29 turns, which isn't great, but it's not bad. Maybe over 30, maybe low 30s. I should actually count and let you know. If I somehow have done that before I post this video, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But I wonder if, like, an increased defense champ and ally protect champ, maybe a 2-in-1 replacing Kale, we might have a couple less poisons up, but having, having that extra, support in those buffs might make the fight actually last longer, so that's more turns going for the Clan Boss to take ticks from those poisons, and then for our normal champions to just hit him and slap him and Brogny's passive to reflect damage and all that good stuff, get those Giant Slayer procs. But yeah, with the Steward of Time, once we have full stack, we might just be seeing poisons that are at like 6, 7, 8 turns that they're going to last there, and maybe he can be our sole poisoner. It's hard to make that work. You can do that with like a champion like him or what's the other name? Steel Skull, where they like have a lower percentage chance, but it still works on the A1 when you book them out. However, that really works best with like a counterattack champion, like a Skull Crusher or something, or an ally attack champion, So we don't have that, but I wonder if because of his passive, maybe it would be feasible. I don't know. Because Kale is a Bupkis. Like, I'm ready for him to be gone. I really am. The other option is maybe we bring Frozen Banshee to 6 stars. But yeah, let's talk about building out new champions. Also, I want to go, I'll just put a picture up right now. I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot. I'm quite sure. We finally broke 25 million on Nightmare Clan Boss. That's the new PR. It was just over 25 million. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Aox is definitely helping. There is some variability with him. I need to actually sit down. I haven't sat down and like watched a whole run, but I need to figure out where this stun's landing and stuff. Because I did have a run yesterday. I had 2 runs yesterday. I think on Spirit Affinity, we 2-keyed Nightmare Clan Boss, no issue. But I know one run was only like 17.5 million. If we had 2 runs of that, that's not a 2-key, right? The second run, though, was like 23 million. So we were fine. But yeah, I need to figure out. There's definitely room for improvement on this team. And I would love to work towards the 2-key on Force Affinity. Then we'd have the 2-key everywhere. And then maybe we can start putting those next 2 keys, as I've been saying, onto Ultra Nightmare and focusing up over there. Now, what did I want to show you? Oh, we want to talk about who we're going to train up next. Why do we want to train someone up next? Look at this. Also, the Fusion warm-up event, right? New Fusion's coming pretty soon. It's a provoke-based champion. We can talk all about him tomorrow. Actually, that's what we will do, because I'm not excited about him, so I don't want to talk about him today. But he is a dude. Yeah, I think he's Force Affinity. Pretty sure he's Force. Yeah, he is Force Affinity. Legendary Force Affinity champion from the Night Revenants faction. Single target provokes. I mean, he's got this passive that, like, when he's hit, he has a chance to land provokes on the attacker, which is, like, maybe interesting that you could get people stuck in an endless cycle of provokes, but the percentage wasn't that high, and you know this guy is going to need books to be effective, but, you know, realistically, he's, like, a mediocre single target provoke champion. It's like, he's like an average epic from what I've seen of the kit. Like, this is the worst Fusion champion I've seen in a while. We're going to talk more about it tomorrow. But look at that. Events. Fusion warm-up. It's already coming. Don't miss out on this, guys. The rewards look pretty bad, you know. Usually what shows up in the picture is what you're going to get. So it looks like you're going to get some... what are these? Glyphs? No, these are materials. What do you call them? What do you call these things? Charms. Charms for the forge. Yeah. That you can, you know, maybe kind of control, increase the odds of what kind of gear you're going to craft. We're going to get some energy, some gems, some silver, a rare book, an ancient shard. So it's like kind of meh. No epic book, no void shard, nothing too juicy. However, champ training event, this is juicy. I'm into this, and I want to get full rewards, and I will. I'm not going to come up short this time. 1,100 points in 4 days. You see, we're just less than half a day in already. I haven't done much. I just did like my 30 auto battles. I did something else, but we've got energy saved up. We're going to do this. It's 2,750 points a day. That's what it will take to get to top rewards, 11,000 points. And I recommend doing it because you're going to get an epic book, a healthy amount of gems. Look at this, guys. You are going to get 100 gems, 15, 35, 50, 100 gems, an ancient shard, whatever, but an epic book, a legendary book, and a void shard. I mean, this is a nice one. This is nothing to scoff at. So who are we going to train up? Herndig is next on the agenda. I think he's still sitting, pretty low, level 34. This is all from Masteries training. But yeah, I have been only spending my energy doing Masteries on Aox, which I think I still will do here and there. I don't think 2,750 points is going to take all my effort all day, especially since you can burn through energy really quick. We've got a ton of gems. That's all sitting there for energy. I'm never buying Masteries again, guys. I suggest once you can really comfortably farm Masteries, which I definitely can with my characters and the way I have them built, that you just don't do it. I'll actually show you. My Minotaur run that I do is just these two. It's just Brogni and Skull Crown. I don't know why I was stuttering over her name there. Skull Crown and Brogni. I have no lead, so I mean, it could be like this too. It could be like this, but then you're gonna get that stupid, you sure you want to do this? Yeah, that's why I did it. Maybe I'll test this out. I wonder if Brogni can solo it. I like this because this runs pretty fast, actually. These guys can kill it in a minute and a half to a minute 50, just the two of them. But it works really well because the less other champions you have in these slots, the more XP that goes directly to the champion that you want to both get masteries for, but also level up as you build them. I'm pretty sure Brogni could solo this. I'll have to test it out, but it might be like a 3 or 4 minute run. But hey, if you're stepping away from the computer for a while, turn on the auto clicker. That's a way to do it. But I think we'll do a mix of that, and then yeah, tons of campaign farming. Definitely gonna get Hernded to 6 stars pretty soon. If you look here, we have 4 champions: Ripper Fist, Bulwark. These are void rares I don't care about. Incubus and Bandit. These are going to be our next 5-star food champions. And then I did have that 1 5-star chicken hiding over here that we got from Advanced Quest, I believe. So that should be pretty quick. And then we'll make some decisions. I think the next thing we'll do after that is 5-star Skathix, because good transition. Also, don't worry, guys. I'm wrapping up soon. I'm trying to do shorter videos nowadays. We've got just under 8 days left to do this, and I am almost done. I could have been done with this probably in 12 days if I stayed on top of it, but you better believe I haven't. But the next one is going to be the Nether Spider, right? That could be hard. So we'll see if I can brute force it, manual it, run. Let's see what team I ran last time, actually. Yeah, a team like this where we get like a baby cleanse out of Brogni with his A2, a baby cleanse out of Ugo with her, was it A3? Yeah, Ugo's brew. My Ugo's still unbooked, guys. And then, yeah, I just actually had Yoshi in here for some CC. Kind of was working, stopping the counterattacks, the spiderlings. And then, yeah, just single one AoE nuker in Skullcrown. Maybe this will work again, so we'll try that team. But if I'm having a lot of trouble, I think it's possible. Then the move, to clear this, get that epic book, and move a little higher in the tower. That's gonna be. Excuse me, I'm tired, guys. I keep losing my train of thought. That might be the role for Skathix, and I think Skathix could pull it off pretty comfortably. And then, yeah, interesting thing is, so this whole thing, right, our keys and stuff are going to reset in, what is it, like 8 hours? 7 hours when the raid day changes over. I'm filming a lot earlier today than I normally do. So I will have this done, and I think I will, as long as I go quick, because I should be right here, right? Because I have all 10 of my gold keys. Should be right here. I have just 3 floors left. I'm not worried about the Eternal Dragon. I know if I manual that, I can just brute force it. We should clear the tower, get 1 more Void Shard, so 2x, 1 more shot, I guess, to maybe benefit from the rates and get something good, because the Duke Bellower, that didn't cut it. Something else we've got to talk about, guys. I have no idea why I did this. There's no reason. I think I just forgot and then remembered, and I was like, oh, I'll do that in a video, and then I forgot every time. It's Sunday. Reset is tonight. Arena resets tonight. I still haven't claimed my tier rewards. So in case you're wondering how long do they last, maybe forever. I don't know. At least for the week, because I literally went a week without claiming them. But let's see what we got. This is a nice looking piece here. Crit rate, crit damage, some accuracy, some resist. I like that piece. We'll keep that. Oh my gosh. I clicked out of it by accident. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it didn't go to overflow. It didn't. Cool. All right, so if we just go to sort by new, we should be okay. Wow, that was a bummer. Let's sell this stuff off. Let's make some cleansing room. Okay, let's look at our divine stuff. So divine offense. My head's gonna be in the way now. I know that much. Go up here. Excellent. Crit rate, whatever. I mean, these aren't good. I'll probably end up selling them, but for now we can keep them. Actually, no. There's no way I keep this. This is trash. We're done. We're done. Get out of here. Okay, so did I get any 6-star pieces? I'm not seeing. I think I got no 6-star pieces. I don't know if I've ever gotten not a single one, so that stinks. Oh, this is one right here. Okay, we got one. I don't know how I missed it. I like divine crit. That's a good set. Here we got crit damage, some accuracy. So this isn't a good piece unless it rolls well. It's like right on the fence, so that will take luck, but it's worth rolling. This is a good piece regardless. All 3 of these subs are good. Attack percentage I don't really care about, but crit damage and speed on a crit rate set, that's cool. What I like to do, I think I've said this before, if I see a piece, to just so I remember, hey, you liked that piece, I'll just level up +1. This piece stinks, even though it's 6-star, it's got to go. No thank you. Here we go. This is the piece we just talked about. I was going to say, here we go again. Crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy, but that's the piece we just talked about, but that piece it's all right. Give that a +1. Nearly done here. Flat D. Get out of here with that flat D. I like full D. Just kidding, guys. HP percentage, crit rate, defense percentage, and accuracy. I'm going to cut that. This is a cool piece. I wish it had speed. Again, cool piece. I wish it had speed on a divine speed set. Okay, so that's stuff we can stick with. Yeah, we've covered all our bases, guys. I'm pretty sure we have at least. I will also say great haul. We've got a healthy chunk of medals here. So the next big thing, we've gotten 2 to level 6 now. Now we're gonna have to slowly get one of these to level 10. So how much is that gonna take? Well, to go here, it's gonna take 700 medals, then 800, so 1500, then 900, so 2400, then 1000, so 3400. So we're just nearly half the way there, right? 1700 medals will be half the way there. But cool enough, we can do level 7 and level 8. So we will do that, and almost certainly we're gonna stick with magic. Let's just look at our champions again. Maybe not magic, actually, because but Deacon, his build could be a lot better if we focus him, and he's like just such an MVP of the account. Maybe the move is to go Spirit, and also Fenax. I built no accuracy on him. If we look here, like almost all his accuracy is probably coming from Great Call. Yeah, look, over half of it. Maybe that's the move. We also have Genzen, who needs some accuracy potentially, especially for faction wars. We've got Gnarlhorn. Maybe we're gonna go Spirit. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. Something we'll have to think about. But come Tuesday, when probably the new CVC will arrive, we will bring one of those up to level 8, and then yeah, by the time it becomes relevant, we will This is going to be pretty fast. We are going to, within 2 weeks, we'll be done with one of these. I honestly think so, because Gold 4 makes it a lot easier. I did not mean to click quests. What I meant to do was click missions. Missions, look at this. So you can't see it because I cleared it, but remember I said last week I missed getting my superior void potion. I did not forget this week, even though I didn't really forget last week, but yeah, I don't know why I'm making excuses or whatever. But I did do it now, so slowly clear this spider. Boom, boom, 5 million on damage. So I'll have all of this done actually today. Is this real life? Spider and then spider? That's so stupid. Such a quick turnaround. And then we'll get these gold medals, which we're actually going to blow through. I mean, this is like 40 wins, right? Because we're getting 4 gold medals a pop. Less than 40 wins. 38 wins. So that's going to be fine. Then what? This is done. Then we got to just do all the stupid stuff. So we will be done with all of this. And at the very end, if you see, we did fuse Relic Keeper. Wow, this takes so long. We did fuse Relic Keeper, so we'll get to the last page. And then that comes where decision-making, arise, where we have to pick one champion from each affinity to 6-star and then hold off on when we ascend them. So that'll be something. And I think Herndig probably is who we're going to use for magic. We just aren't going to fully finish him off, because I don't think we're going to be, like, absolutely having to use him, having to put that accuracy banner or whatever it is on right away. But yeah, we got 1 arena token. Let's take 1 shot in here. Looks like we got... So should we do a fresh reset? We might get bots. That's the issue. Let's risk it. All right, no bots. Cool. I like doing fresh, so we're looking at it together. These are some hard battles. Does any of these not have a speed lead? Here's a resist lead, but this team's nutty. Really nutty. Double res with Sifi and Duchess. That's not going to work for me. This team maybe we could fight against with the ethos. Maybe we have a shot again. Guys, I'm like constantly running 1-man defense too, and we're getting high. Like, I really want to be down here. It's much better to be in the low gold 4 than high gold 4 if there's no way, because there's no way we're going to place in plat. So why push it? I want to be low gold 4. That's my goal. I think we got to try the team. Oh, here's a defense lead. Let's try this team. I think this is a team we probably actually can beat. Just, yeah. And the decision here, I've been running Apothecary a lot more. I actually think it's about time I redo Apothecary's build. Let me actually remind you guys of Apothecary's build. I've been Relentless, going pretty fast. This is some pretty fast Relentless gear. Let me move my head back to where it was, so I'm not covering this. My computer's glitching out. Yeah, so look at this. Double speed roll, big speed roll on a 6-star piece, double speed roll. And honestly, just some nice gear across the board. The boots are whatever, but it's some good gear. You know, healthy crit as well for his heals. Not perfect, but it's okay. But I only use him in Arena now. I only use him in Arena as a speed booster, so I don't need to be proccing extra turns. I think we just put him, you know, maybe use a shout out to Hell Hades for his artifact optimizer. We just get him in our fastest gear and have him as our speed up first guy that goes, maybe even make him faster than Deacon if that's possible. We'll see what kind of gear we have lying around, but take him out of this Relentless set. I don't know how much faster we can get him though, because this gear is really fast. You know, obviously we're not getting any speed bonus from it, but it's not like I have the best speed gear in the world. I do have pretty good Relentless gear though. But that's something I'm thinking about. Because yeah, I'm using him sometimes as a secondary speed booster instead of Yoshi, and also whenever we face Madame Ceres, I take out Yoshi because he has a shield, and when he has a shield, she goes and she does her A2, and she steals buffs, and she puts out True Fear, and she's crazy. Madame Ceres is crazy. I keep saying Ursula the Mourner, who hopefully a lot of you guys got from this guaranteed event, is the second best Void Epic in my opinion. I thought it kind of went without saying, but I will say it now, obviously the best is Madame Ceres. She's insanity. But we are going to run Yoshi. Maybe we get some True Fear out because we know we're going to be faster than them. Almost certainly, at least. We'll see. I'd be surprised if we're not. We are. All right, come on, Deke the Freak. No resists. Excellent. So their Mountain King's not built that great. Wow, really not. We got a weak hit on Syl the Drakes, which isn't good, but hopefully we land a Fear on her. We did, so we want to see that proc. So now I think, you know, I say this a lot, but do I use the A3? Are there any, debuffs I'm scared of that could come on me? So I want to get the block debuffs here, or do I just use the A2 and get some damage? Definitely going to use the A3 though, because the stun out of Syl the Drakes isn't good, and also they can get some Fear and True Fear out of Brachus. So we'll pop them all down. Brachus drops. He's going to come back and kill himself. I love that. What happens there, guys, is Brachus has a passive where he comes back alive and it's immediately his turn and he attacks someone. But we have the shields up. So he comes back alive, and I think he only has like 20 or 30% health, maybe 25, I don't know. And he hits someone, so he tried to hit Skullcrown there, but she has the shield up, so he hits into the shield, reflect damage, he's just immediately back on his butt. That's fun. A lot of people I've been seeing use Mountain King because like they see Mountain King is probably really highly rated for Arena, or they see, you know, top players using him on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, but they clearly have no idea how to build a Mountain King. Mountain King's awesome, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of really good gear. So maybe think twice before you, throw him into this team. I'm sure they have some success, but this team just, it's never going to happen against my team. When theoretically they should be, you know, pretty dang good. This team could theoretically beat me. I would take out Brockus and run Mountain King as the only damage. Build your Mountain King a lot better. And then, maybe throw some shields out or something. Just to make them last longer. The longer because he's Mountain King's a pesky guy. The longer he stays, he can, if you build him right, he's just going to one-shot you one by one. So, Well, there we go. That was pretty easy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I have been Fastidious. It's free to play, as in play the game. It's free to click, as in click the subscribe button. We're almost at 750 subscribers already, which would be 75% of the way to 1,000. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.